wide range of key gathering means it will affect the key density of a large area. Therefore, key is always flowing from areas with low key gathering to those with high key gathering. No idea what that means. Check key gathering. Key gathering. 45. Is that good? In the game, not only can items condense key, but some plants, buildings, locations have same effect and can be used as key condensers to affect and change the key density in the environment. The player can utilize them to create a unique environment for key. Okay. 5 elements. Change out my seat here. Five element diagram on top left. Arrogancy elemental. I don't know 5. Okay. It's water overcomes wood. In the game, the player needs to use the interactive rules between the 5 elements in many occasions. So please feel free to click this button to check the interaction. I can read the instruction of the observatory to know its use. Spirit Stone Observatory. Use to observe the 5 elements, feng shui, and distribution of key. The player can place the cursor on the rocky terrain to check the elemental stats of the place. Metal element is high as shown. The player can place the cursor on the rocky terrain, okay? You place the cursor. As shown. After building an observatory, the player can click Feng Shui and move the cursor to inspect the elemental stats of different locations in order to know the elemental interactions in a certain area. Okay. Laws and fire elements. Check law type in the top left of the law page. An inner disciple's law type is their own elemental attributes. How other environment elemental matches the law the player can place? Okay. Very much negative. Needs to check the elemental tag of parasol wood to know the elemental stats of the item. What's the stats on display? Enter the Feng Shui mode. What does that mean? The player needs to check the elemental tag of igneal copper bar to know the elemental stats of this item. I don't know. What does that even mean? So confused now. How would another element matches the law? Okay, I guess we'll change out that thing. It changes the thing. Everything in the game has elemental stats. The player can check the 5 element diagram to see its elemental stats and range of effect. The player can also change the 5 elements in an environment by placing or moving items, making buildings, laying floors, growing plants, etc. etc. The effects of mental stats. State. Right. This is what I had issues on when I first played. I didn't know how to deal with a bunch of stuff. It's just so much. Especially with mental state. I'm still not sure how to deal with it. Alright. It's mentally unstable in the left. Okay. Click mood and social in the right side of a character's menu. The player can check the mood bar in the status menu to know the disciple's mood. Is that a bad mood or a good mood? I don't know the difference. So let's click here. Breakdown. The mental state of a disciple is susceptible to changes in mood. Okay. Breakdown 5. Is that a bad or is that good? Is that normal? What is it? What does that mean? The mental state of an inner disciple affects not only the efficiency of their cultivation, but also the success rate of their breakthrough. Elixir, concocting, and artifact crafting. Generally, a stable mental state benefits the cultivation. Changes in mood greatly affect the mental state, as it will deteriorate faster and recover more slowly when the mood is too low. And when the mental state is too low, the disciple might be enthralled and lose control. Okay, click seek peace in characters. Status menu. That's a mine. Oh, I guess you click these to like to get them to like do stuff. This is how restored a little mental state after seeking peace. I see. So that's how you do it. A character's mental state affects the efficiency and success rate of training related actions. So the 6 just a count, I guess. It will take some time to recover a disciple's mental state by seeking peace. So when it's an emergency, other methods need to be applied to restore mental state. Okay. Okay, consume herb, a genuine quantity consuming directly can come once direct spirit and key. It also increases mental state if the taker is an inner disciple. Purity pill. Can stabilize one's mental state. Eat button. Mental state. The stabber has restored a little mental state after eating purity pill. The player can observe these changes by checking the mental state. The character's mental state affects the efficiency. Okay, we'd read that like 100 times. Items like elixirs, treasures, and rare medicine can be used to restore the inner disciple's mental state to ensure it is stable. Besides these, there are other items that can restore or improve mental state, such as miracles, talisman, manuals, decorations, feng shui, relics, etc. Waiting for the players to explore. Next level. Learn the meaning of breakthrough, the different methods for breakthrough, and how to select a suitable location for breakthrough. Okay. This tutorial, learn the meaning. Okay, we did that. We read that. 10Z, reach a limit. Cultivation. Bellows. Okay. Use one's body as bellows to Stoke the true fire and reforge one's bones in the preparation for shaping a fire pit. What does that mean? If it goes wrong, the true fire will invade one's bones and cause the depletion of marrows. Think twice before breakthroughing. When an inner disciple's practice reaches a limit in the current state, they can only begin the next phase after a successful breakthrough. So it is especially important to know the methods for breakthrough. There are many ways to break through a limit. For example, relying on environment and chance, going on adventures, reliving the life of an outer disciple, reliving, surviving a tribulation of thunder, etc. This tutorial teaches how to rely on environment and chance. Okay. Breakthrough. Okay. The resource cost is the right indicates breakthrough will cost an amount of resources like key, lifespan, items, experience. If the requirements are not met, the player cannot select a location for breakthrough. Use one's body as bellows to struck the true. Okay, we read that. If it goes, we read that. Breakthrough info on the left shows the info on this limit, and sometimes it will give the player useful tips like this breakthrough will be more difficult for characters with high intelligence. How do you fix it? Bonus in the center indicates the bonus chance of success that the current environment in the selected location adds to the breakthrough. See. Not a good success. Disciples need to rely on combined effort of different factors to break through a limit, so it is crucial to know how to check the chance of breakthrough. Okay. Breakthrough. Player can place the cursor on a location near ore vines to know the chance of breakthrough. Chance of success 30. Location, yeah. 40. Doing so will stop the current work. Do you want to break through? Yes. Do some breakthroughing. Okay, wait till the disciple. Click notification for a failed breakthrough to the left. One breakthrough. That failed. Okay. Failed breakthroughs increase the success rate additively. When choosing a location for breakthrough, a place with high bonus can increase the chance of successful breakthrough. Okay, with the high bonus can increase the chance of breakthrough. Failing a breakthrough sometimes can cause damage to the disciple, but sometimes it adds a small amount of XP bonus for the next breakthrough. The disciple can only begin the next phase after a successful breakthrough. Some limit will give the disciple stats bonus after it is broken through. This tutorial learn what is inspiration, how to obtain it, and relation between learning manuals and attainment. Oh my god, so much. In this tutorial, learn what is inspiration, how to obtain it, and the relation between learning manuals and attainment. You know, I wish they would just let me play. Just let me play and then just teach me the tutorials and continue that game until I'm actually done. But I understand why they're doing this because it's faster. Much faster. This tutorial learn what is inspiration, how to obtain it, and the relation between learning manuals. Okay. Alright. Open the law and cultivation menu. The plus sign. Inspiration. Player can place. Okay. Inspiration gain is affected by a character's mental state and their intelligence. Okay. What do you do with inspiration? Okay. Player can hover to see the attainment. Reflects a cultivator's overall ability. The characters with high attainment have a more difficult time learning new abilities, and they suffer from increasing inspiration costs. Attainment is unavailable for the law of Shindao. Chindao. Inner disciples will keep gaining inspiration during cultivation, which can be used to learn various manuals to improve their ability. Inspiration needed to learn a new skill increases and attainment becomes higher. Don't understand how that works into the game whatsoever. Okay. Okay. Inspect the requirement to learn skill. Not learned. One's physical form using yin ki and the lights of the moon result in gender reversal if the cultivated practice the male. What? Sense inspiration, sure. Inspect the requirements to learn the manual recipe. Okay. Card state. Core shaping. What does that mean? Attainment +2 to 6. Slightly increases elixir concoction success rate. This individual has limited orthodox knowledge so far, thus studying unorthodox arts from the other school will no longer bring inspiration. What? Any disciples cannot only use inspiration to learn or advance their manual studying, but also to increase the level of skills and learn unique single manuals like travel, diaries, elixir, recipes. Disciples can learn manuals from their master or study them in the manual pavilion, and they can also learn new manuals during adventure. However, a disciple cannot learn a new manual when their inspiration is insufficient. You need to be inspired. When disciples in the training mode, they will gain a lot of inspiration during training, which is the main source of inspiration. Training is inspiration? Okay. There it is. Doidus. Okay. When there is a plus above the inspiration button, it means this disciple can learn a new manual. When an inner disciple earns enough inspiration for a new manual, it will automatically show plus. You have to notify the player to check this info. Okay. Inspiration. Okay. Elixir then heavily powered, consuming it allows one to feel the movement of Tao and obtain inspiration from it. Wow. That's a lot of elixir. I mean, it's a lot of inspiration from that elixir. When a disciple is in urgent need of a lot inspiration to learn a key skill, the player can use other ways to gain it fast, such as elixirs, adventures, events, branch, training, etc. The disciple's mental state, intelligence, and learning speed can also affect the increased rate of their inspiration. Learn the difference between injuries and how to heal them. Okay. Well, I'm learning some stuff so far, but I'm still very, very confused. Brand new. Almost brand new to this game. Learn the different kinds of injuries for inner disciples and learn how to heal them. Okay. Hurts. Heart. Alien key. The player can check the spirit tag above the damage to quickly know the type of... Okay. Inner damage can only be healed by imbibing the correct elixir. Becomes completely corrupted. Okay. Scorching pain. The player can check the fire tag above the damage to quickly know the type of injury. And it can only be healed by embedding the correct elixir. There are mainly 6 types of inner injuries, that is spirit, metal, wood, water, fire, earth. Actions like failed breakthrough, fighting enemies, and eating food with too much ki could cause these types of inner injuries. If not treated in time, it is very likely for the disciple to die. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Electric. Okay. Alright. Select you. Alchemy. Create an elixir. Spirit powder. Medicinal powder made from ginseng and ganoderma. It can stimulate one's meridian channels and cure injuries with the spirit tag. Here they can neutralize the disordered key within one's body. It is capable of effectively curing injuries with the spirit tag. So basically, you gotta create the pills. Hold again. Will recover fully in 2 seconds. Each type of inner injuries, there are different corresponding elixirs. As inner disciples learn more elixir recipes, there will be more elixirs to treat inner injuries. Each elixir has a different effect and use. So ensure at least one disciple learns these recipes so that they can concoct the elixirs if needed. So my focus would be food elixirs, I guess. Okay, what is this? Panacea. Set your power in motion to cure a target inner injuries. The healing effect is treated to the amount of healer's key. What the heck? Okay, the inner injuries with both the fire tag and the rest have been healed through Panacea, so they no longer show here. Okay. Any disciples can also use Panacea, a miracle with special effects, to treat injured disciples in a sec. A disciple with hierarchy can treat the others better. This miracle is very important for treating inner injuries, and it's better to teach more disciples in case of an emergency. Okay. This tutorial learn different functions in the sect menu. Okay. What's wrong with my left side? Did my headset just died? Yeah, my headset just died. I think. Okay, learn the different functions in the sect menu and how its reputation plays in the alignment of ethics. Vision ethics affects the sect. Okay, I'm gonna pause it for a second so I could change out headset. Okay, we're back. I just changed out my earpiece. Okay, click the sect. The player can obtain reputation through actions like adventures, events, and miracles, but the higher reputation, the stronger the invading enemies will be. Oh, higher reputation, the stronger the invading enemies will be. That's not fun. You gain reputation by various actions. Ugh. The sect can be expanded every time its reputation reaches a new stage. A larger sect can recruit more disciples. Okay. The player's actions in the game affect whether a sect leans toward good or evil, which further influence the relation between your sect and the other sects, and affects your choices during events and how they develop. Good 100, evil 100. Feng Shui or the sect is decided by taking of all rooms and Feng Shui buildings, which will affect all disciples' luck. Once the player selects a sect meal, disciples will automatically issue a cooking order 2 hours before meal time. Considering the current storage of food, the player can select different meals to improve disciples' diet. When stored food is efficient, the player can also cancel the selection. Law. Supreme law. Oh. Visual law acquired by the player's sect in different categories. Disciples who cultivate worldly laws can only reach the core shaping phase, while golden core laws can only reach the golden core phase, and other law types are differently. Types vary differently. I'm confused. Here shows detailed information on law types, law matching, states in law, etc. Inspect inspiration tree. Okay. This deals with trees. Okay. In a page for basic info on a sect, player can learn various info about the current sect in order to easily manage it. Sect structure. By Lee May. Sect leader. That's the leader. Okay. The player can use this to set the suitable